to explain whatever I was talking about as best as I can with as little time as I have, or whatever. So when I was saying resentment, I don't get what I want, here I put men and pick-me's, hate, weakness, and femininity. Um, yeah, well, obviously, what a pick-me wants is male validation, and most men, actually, you know, they value male validation more than female validation as well, especially when it comes to like societal issues. Anyways, so I feel like me talking about mommy issues, it was mostly a joke. It was mostly, um, yeah, I think also, like, since we're talking about health, my mom was diabetic or whatever. So I think at the time she didn't know this, but diabetes also makes you um more prone to like have emotional instability because your body doesn't feel good often. That leads me to also talking about health again. Um, I think there's like a saying that says if you want to change the world or whatever, you have to start at home. When I was younger, I tried my vegan vegetarian era. I tried I tried getting my family to like eat more healthy, but people are picky sometimes, and you can't force people to change their lifestyle habits sometimes when they're they're not ready to change, you know. So, um, yeah, my family hated some of my cooking. Um, some of my things that I made, they did like when I made curry or I don't know stuff like that. But other healthy things, like they would probably rather not eat. And sometimes you can tell people like, "Oh, this is what's good for you," but like I said, some people don't. Anyways, sometimes they're like picky or they don't want to change their habits. Also, when I was talking about the strips thing, this is why I hate all of this, because sometimes I just want to like Google stuff, like if stuff exists, but then it's like if it doesn't exist, like I'm gonna give someone the idea and they're just gonna steal it, right? Like now they're gonna make like strips to like check what your fucking the health of your gut. It's like wow, great. I can't even. What is up with the Anyways, uh, the apology that was not good enough. I don't know. I already talked about that. I feel like whatever with that. I will forever hate those people for making me feel the way I did. But it's like, I can say all day, oh, it's because they didn't know. But knowing how they are, like, and it was all guys in there, and I told them how I tried apologizing to Jenny or whatever. It's just like some people, like, you can't, like, there was a video talking about this, like, you can't do anything right with them, like, you know, like, you know, some people just like you breathe the wrong way and like you're you're like yeah, they just so so it like kind of leads me back to like mommy issues, like yeah, some people are just like full of all this, I don't know, like insecurity and all this like obviously mental instability. Like I can't say that all leaders are calloused and like what is it, like evil just because like just because they have to be like calloused and cold-hearted and um cruel to like people, human beings. Like the mental illness, it really does like take a toll. So some people, it's not just like mommy or daddy issues, like it legitimately is their brain is just not right. Like it's not right for it's not fit to like be out in civilization. And I guess like some other leaders, it's just like their stances are like a product of like all of the things that like all of the what is it? There's a word for this. I should have thought of it before I talked, but it's because the time thing like makes me okay, I'll probably think of this word later and like type it in if I remember. But like they're like a product of like all of the, I guess, like oppression of like working within a system that is not meant to like work for them. It's like, you know, the system works for whoever's paying for it or whoever has the most leverage, political leverage. Like, so I don't know, we can blame leaders all we want, but it's like sometimes it's like everyone's stuck in this, like, you know, this, they're all stuck. They're all stuck in their fucking muck. I really don't know. Like, they're just stuck in all this shit. Okay. I feel like I had a better way to put all of this, but I think this is a better explanation than how I left it off in the first video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Take care or don't. I guess maybe tomorrow we'll talk about politics, because I did want to talk about like other things, but it's like, you know, ugh, can't even. The anxiety of just going shopping. Like, bro, something so mundane. Like, romanticizing the mundane used to be like romanticizing like my little puffs of weed and like going to the store and buying groceries and like making food every day. Like, and now it's like I romanticize cleaning my room. I romanticize listening to music while I clean my room, or whatever stupid shit I'm up to nowadays. Okay, that's enough.